Yeah, yeah. So, I guess the first thing I want to kind of touch on, well, first off, do I have your permission to film you and use your, likeness
Yeah, of course.
in this? Yeah, I should, if I were really good at lawyering, I would have you sign a.
Yeah, I get it. If you need to retroactively or something,
Yeah,
send
okay,
it to me.
yeah. So my first question is if you can kind of describe, what you feel like has been, if you were to, before we dive into the details, if you were to give a broad arc of why Niagara Falls has failed to leverage this amazing touristic resource over the years to become a thriving destination, um, what would be your explanation? What would be your kind of, in a nutshell, explanation?
Well, it's manufactured poverty, so it's not an accident.
Hmm.
For one, when you look across to Canada, they are returning tourist dollars back into the local economy. For us, the state park, that doesn't go into our city.
Yeah.
So when they say that there's millions of tourists that come here every year and go into the park, they're spending money in the park, the state, and their partners, and then they go to Canada, and then they go back to wherever they came from. So we're competing with the state. And the city itself, obviously is impoverished. It's been a big smoke and mirrors act over the years. There's even a book, it's called Inventing Niagara, Beauty, Power, and Lies, that a journalist named Ginger Strand caught onto it just visiting here, and she realized, like, wait a minute, something's going on. And she did a lot of deep dive research, and what she found was anytime the city is in a really bad spot financially, the state dumps money into the state park. And the con is always the same, that by putting millions of dollars into the state park, it will bring more people here who will then spend money in the city.
Yeah.
Okay, so recently we had the Buffalo Billion scandal,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And it was a big deal because it goes all the way up to the governor and, a lot of big billionaires and corporations. They were spreading millions of dollars to Buffalo, to North Tonawanda, to surrounding municipalities. But then when it came time for our cut, they were like, no, we can't trust you guys with this money. We're going to put it in the state park. It's going to bring in tourists and, in a time of a budget deficit.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like they're